What's going on? Pro Rule, I need help. I need to know the guild boss battle team for Wedding Cake Cookie and Black Forest Cookie. And also, are they worth it? The new Black Forest and Wedding Cake Cookie. Are they good? Yes. Are they a must build? I think we need to go into detail regarding that portion of things.
Alright guys, so we have the new Living Abyss team for Black Forest and Wedding Cake Cookie. But before I get into all of the details, I want to go over a couple of the things regarding this particular team as well as the gacha in general as of right now. So this has become an issue and it is something that a lot of people are talking about, and that is regarding the new gacha for Black Forest Cookie. If you guys actually didn't know, Black Forest Cookie is actually only available inside of her specific event gacha and is not able to be pulled on regular banners as of right now. Will she be added into the regular banner after the event is over? Most likely, but because of the fact that she is only available inside of this particular gacha, as well as it is locked behind a premium currency, although you are able to get her from like the event and Airbuster shop, she is going to be a little bit harder to get as an epic cookie. In addition to that, inside of her gacha, you are able to get other cookies as well, other epics. That is why a big problem is caused right now inside of the community, because other event gachas we had previously did not have other epics that you were able to get. It was just like a kind of like a mini game that we had like Choco Drizzle and Twizzy Gummy, but now it is locked behind a premium currency gacha where it's not even guaranteed that you're going to get a Black Forest Cookie. So because of the fact, even though Black Forest Cookie is going to be really good and has been named the new meta for the Living Abyss, it is not 100% recommended for every single player, because you are going to need a bit more stars for her, especially to take the whistle buff compared to something like Twizzy Gummy, who a lot of people already have it at 5-star Ascension and is going to have a higher attack than Black Forest, and it becomes even a harder thing, especially if you guys already built Frost Queen and Pinecone and are already using them inside of the Living Abyss team. Does this particular team do more damage? Yes, absolutely. And in my opinion, if you haven't built Frost Queen and Pinecone, this is going to be easier build because you don't need any magic candies. But because of the fact that this is our 4th epic cookie in a row that you have to build for the guild boss battle team, I would say pull them, but it is not going to be something that I would recommend you guys to beat yourself to actually building and also spending money on. I hope that they do get rid of this particular thing and add her into the regular banner, and especially from a creator standpoint and from a standpoint of somebody who spends money on the game, this particular decision does not seem like it's going to affect the game in a positive way. But I do also want to hear your guys' standpoint as well, so please leave it down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. And now with that out of the way, let's get into the team. This particular team is going to be a bit easier than the Pinecone and Frost Queen, again because of the amount of investment you have to actually make. But one thing that you do need to keep in mind is that Black Forest Cookie does want to take the whistle buff, so the overall attack for Twizzy Gummy does need to be lower than Black Forest Cookie. My particular team is not 100% optimized, so this can definitely do more damage. But even without having a full optimization, it's performing better than my particular Frost team. So let's get into the toppings. First of all, it's going to be Black Forest with 5 of the Searing Raspberry. Of course, you can use something like 3 Searing Raspberry, 2 Juicy Apple Jelly as well if you are able to get this particular attack higher than Twizzy Gummy. The thing you want to mainly focus on is going to be attack as well as attack speed. You do need to take the road buff. And then optimization is you want to have more cooldown. But if your Black Forest Cookie is dying on the Living Abyss, then adding a damage resist is going to be something that is going to be required. So keep that in mind, and our biscuit is going to be full attack speed as well, making sure that you try to get at least 40% attack speed if possible. Next one is going to be our Blueberry Pie. Blueberry Pie using 3 Searing Raspberry, 2 Juicy Apple Jelly. You want to have the road buff on Blueberry Pie as well. No extra cooldown needed, no real damage resist required, and then you want to focus on attack and crit. Of course, you want to take the cream ferret buff, so highest attack in the team, as well as the whistle buff as well. Biscuit, all electric damage. The higher, the better it's going to be. Next one is going to be our Wedding Cake Cookie. Wedding Cake Cookie, the main thing you want to focus on is going to be the cooldown. If you could get up to 50%, that is what is recommended right now, but you can see mine is at 46.6, so you might do a little bit less damage. Additional to that, if your Wedding Cake Cookie is dying, then please add some more damage resist. But the good thing about this particular cookie is that you don't need her ascended or promoted technically, because she is going to be a support cookie. You really want to just have that cooldown, and the biscuit is going to be cooldown focused. And then next one is going to be Twizzy Gummy. Make sure to try and get close to 50% if possible. That is the recommended with all cooldown on the biscuit. The next thing is that you want to have lower attack than Black Forest Cookie. This can be a problem, especially if you guys have full star ascension. The way I have done this is by having a level 1 biscuit so that I am not gaining that attack benefit from the level 30. That also is going to decrease the damage by a little bit, but it is my way of having Black Forest Cookie actually take the whistle buff. And then the last one is going to be our Cream Ferret. Cream Ferret around 45% is what is recommended, and then attack and crit is definitely going to help out in order to, you know, put more healing as well. Damage resist is not really required, all cooldown on the biscuit. So again, treasure is going to be the robe as well as the scroll and the whistle. Whistle and robe are both being applied to our Black Forest and Blueberry Pie. My magic candy is at level 20 as well as level 26 for these two cookies. Getting it higher is going to do more damage, but let me show you guys this team in action and how to actually use the team. Alright guys, so as you start out, we're going to use Wedding Cake as well as Cream Ferret, and then we're going to queue Black Forest Cookie. Alright, and then after Black Forest is used, we are going to want to use Twizzy Gummy, and then it is going to use wet Blueberry Pie and Wedding Cake kind of like that, and that is going to allow your laser to go out constantly without Blueberry Pie stopping, because now you have Black Forest to constantly just stun and keep that stack going. One thing that you do want to keep in mind is that if you want to optimize it, then the best thing is to use Wedding Cake before Blueberry Pie, and then Blueberry Pie constantly uses her skill. And additional to that, having everybody click and use the skill as soon as possible so that you don't miss out on that little millisecond difference between the skill usage. Again, the highest damage that we have seen is going to be over 10 billion. Of course, that is going to be with fully optimized with level 30 magic candy on Blueberry Pie and Twizzy Gummy. And of course, Twizzy Gummy is going to have a level 30 biscuit rather than a level 1. Additional to that, Black Forest is going to be more optimized so that she uses her skill faster and deals a little bit more damage. But you can see right now, my cookies do survive. But if you do decrease the damage resist a little bit, then there are going to be times when it might get close of your Black Forest and Wedding Cake cookie actually dying off as well. So I would recommend you guys to actually test these teams out in the practice mode before you actually go into it and see what is the lowest damage resist actually possible for your particular team. So again guys, this is going to be the new meta team for the Living Abyss. It's going to do more damage than the Frost one. Yes, that is what the people have tested, and it is going to be true. But keep in mind that if you have already invested in Frost Queen and Pinecone and it is hard for you guys to actually pull for Black Forest because of the premium currency, then I would ask your guild members and see if it is okay to keep using the Frost Queen team until you are comfortable enough to actually build these particular cookies, because again, it is our 4th epic in a row that has been put into the guild boss battle meta. If this continues, the next one that might get replaced is going to be Creme Brulee, so we'll have to see how this one goes. But again guys, I did want to share the team with you guys, how to kind of use it, and also what kind of damage you will see, what to optimize on as well. So hope you guys found this video helpful, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the current gacha and things like that, and honestly if you would like to see a change. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.